11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to MUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
MUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
MUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
MUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to MUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
How dark it is. All right. Welcome to MUFON Radio Stream. It is July 15th, 2020. 10:03 p.m. Eastern, 7:03 p.m. Pacific, and 4:03 p.m. Hawaii time. For those listening, all two of you out there in Hawaii, we know who you are. Cousins Brothers. Corona. Yeah, man. Last night was fun. Had a good time on last night's show. Poor Jan. Poor Jan. I don't know. You know, I was doing so many other things today. I don't even know. I think I heard they already replaced him. They already replaced him. See this shouldn't be. Why can't I get this? Supposed to be like a really good. You got to get this. You got to get this. It's not working with the lighting. I hate this autofocus. I hate it. 9:03 p.m. Central, a minute ago. Anyway, look, I look like why I'm shrinking down. Like every show, I'm getting smaller and smaller. Actually, I am. Holy schmackarooskies. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger, with a $20 super sticker super chat. That's right. Super chat's open in case if you don't want me to get a job and do this full time, that's how you help out. Thanks, Pat. Thank you very much. $20. That's huge. 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 Hold on. I got to change something here. I don't like what I'm seeing. We have to match the theme of the night, right? What's the theme of the night? The color. It's orange. Tonight's orange. Even the lighting in the background, you'll see when it gets darker. It's orange. Now we're good. See here in the corner by my name? All right. All right. All right. Now, I've got a new banner going in the background, so let's put that up there. You guys won't see that until screens change. And you know it. Oh, whoa, Mr. I didn't see that. Mr. D.B. Cooper with the $4.99. Let's get rich into MUFON Fund. MUFON Fund? I didn't even think of that. We can do the MUFON Goofon Fund. You know, because tonight, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about, is it possible that somebody, some people, some group can be the next MUFON? Is that such a hard thing to ask, I wonder? Because I have an idea for this. And I think some of you might not like it. Some of you may love it. Rich, what could it be? Don't worry. I never have anything that great to say, so don't worry about it. It's nothing big, but I am being serious about it. It's 110%. I want to do what I'm going to suggest. I knew they weren't going to go away. MUFON's not going anywhere. You know what would have to happen to MUFON for them to actually be dismantled? What do they call that? It's not disbarred. That's for lawyers. Disbanded? Is that what it is? The company? How can that happen to MUFON? Because they've been around 51 years, for cripe's sakes. Jeff Willis, who contacted me, said, you know what, Rich? What am I going to do with these MUFON magazines that I have back from 1985? I could keep them. In 20 years. They might be worth the price of paper. Paper is going to be a rare thing in 20 years for us to use. I mean, it's still going to be out there, but imagine 20 years. You know, Third Phase of Moon did a video. We're going to play that video about what, and the UFO sighting, but mainly on what they said about what should happen with MUFON. I was shocked, to say the least. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know. Well, you'll see why it is shocking what Third Phase. Thanks for calling in last night. That was kick ass. You know, I know it sounded like you guys are the best. You remind me of me. I'll tell you what that means. You can always tell when somebody wants to either hang up or when a conversation's run its course and you're starting to beat a dead horse. I didn't want to hang up with you last night, but you heard me say, well, all right then. And as soon as I said, all right, Blake goes, well, Rich, we just wanted to call in. Thanks for having. I thought that was fantastic. You guys do that better than anybody. Other than me. I think I do it as good as you. And I know it. I see it, and I love that. Oh, that's why I like Third Phase of Moon. I don't care what anybody says. Mr. D.B. Cooper with another $4.99. Did you get another stimulus check? Don't forget to sign those over to Goof on Radio Stream. Once you get them, I expect to see 1,200 from just about everybody. Can you imagine if you guys did that? That'd be crazy. Oh, before we get into roll call, I got a surprise. I know. Usually these things don't happen. Now, I'm not happy. I'm just telling you. This is a second. Let's get this jerry rig thing out of here. The Goof on shirts came in Finally, I told you. It's got a little telescope on it with some stars. Look, I told them, since you guys, it's ridiculous, and I got one, and the reason I'm not wearing it, see, it still has the stuff on it. Where is it? It must have fallen off the little receipt thing they give you. Anyway, I will probably contact some of you back because I don't think I got some of your addresses, but I'm just telling you right now, I don't like them. You're not going to be able to wear them. That's why they're free. Let's just get that straight. If you paid for these shirts, I would have given you your money back. I tried it on and it fit horribly. I wear an XL. The XL was so tight around my chest and the arms were so loose. And this is Hanes. Like, you think you're going to get quality. It's like freaking sandpaper too. I hate it. I hate them. I'm just telling you, I do not like them. This is why I don't like, I did this years ago. I did a practice run when I had the AZ UFO show and made a shirt up, 5 shirts. And when they came, it was just like that. I actually used it to clean the tires on my car. Because that's what they're good for. Especially the black. You could use these for your tires, with the dressing and stuff. Use them for that. I'm telling you, it's a horror show. I'm very upset. I got them just before the show started. So I didn't have time to contact these people because it's been a nightmare. And that little, I had the UFO. This one here that I had, that is what I originally had. Okay, let me pull it up here. Why can't anything just be easy? You know what I mean? Oh, it is. I'm stupid. So this thing, that UFO in the top right-hand corner. So check it out. So the first run they do, they actually tell you, I won't mention the company because it's awful, but they say they will center everything, make sure everything's good. If there's any changes, they'll contact me. And I told them, can you fill this in? You don't have to make it stars, just make it black so nobody sees it. It'll be black, the guy says. I said, why would it be black if it's part of the picture? Don't you have to color it out? He goes, no, the shirt. It'll just take the UFO here. What do you think happened when I got them? Not only were they crooked, half of them, the Goof on Radio stream was off-centered, like crooked, but this area was in there. It was what, I mean, it looks like the UFO could be zooming in from the right, but that's not what it is. And I wanted it to look better. This company's a nightmare. I mean, they refunded almost everything. Almost. I just paid for bare bones for this. So it's not like it cost me anything really that's going to make a difference. Even if it was whatever the original price, it's not going to make or break my life. And I wanted to give back a little bit. And I feel bad. I feel awful, but I'm going to ship them to you because why not? We will, don't put them, I mean, you're going to put them on and this is what you're going to say. Holy shit, Rich is right. If these shirts fit any of you, you have got to let me know. I've got to see your body. What, I mean, what do you, like Stretch Armstrong or something? You can be many shapes. I don't get you. Well, anyway, shirts. Martin Reeder, what are you doing, MR? Gutter Gawker, why? Because 2 G's are better than 1. You've got 4 G's right here. Why did I say 4 G's? I was thinking Richie G as 2. What a dummy. It's Goof on Giordano. B. Baker in the house. 2 B's are better than 1 B. Baker. B. Baker's dozen. BB gun. Game Vet 02. Oh, 2. Rodrigo Vieira, not Meredith, but how do you do? What do you be? Hold on a second. Jocko Johnson, because two J's are better than one, the best name in the business. Frap Sappuccino, how you doing, Frap Sappuccino? Chuck Bam, thank you, sir. What do you say? How do you be? Yeah. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. $20 super chat already. Mario Heat Wave. I'll ship it to. Well, I don't think I contacted you, Mario. Did I contact you for these first dozen? These first 12 were going out to people that, in my opinion, not saying you, but I only had so much money. You would definitely be in the next batch. I don't know what I'm going to do. But Mario, yeah, you'll be in the next batch. Unless maybe I'll give you mine. I don't know. I already tried it on. I smell good, though. Willie McBride! Why you been hiding, Willie McBride? Hey, the Grimwitch! That freaking car. In the morning, he wakes me up. In the night, he interrupts. Is this done? Nathan Allen, Nathan Itzke, Nathan's Hot Dogs. All right, are we done? Mr. DB Cooper, 77. 2 super chats of $4.99. Spook Cat Kitty. What do you say, Spook Cat Kitty? Welcome to the show and everybody else. All right. I started roll call a little late. I don't know if I like doing roll call. Do you guys like to? I don't know. Brendan Becker. Becker. Don't say Baker. I bet you people say Brandon Baker a lot to you. Because you smell good. I don't like this camera. I may have to send it back. I could have probably paid half and had the same bullcrap lighting. I hate autofocus, first of all. I was told there's a way to go into settings, and I didn't see anything. Oh, look at the little circular, my lights and the alien picture behind me. Huh. Oh, wow. Yeah. You would think it was this, but it's not. It's the light. Yeah. All that's going to be different. The green screen might be up tomorrow. Here's what the green screen's going to give us, though. And wait a second. I just got a donation on PayPal from Dusty something. Hold on. Mr. DB Cooper with the $4.99 super chat. That's 3. This is a 50-cent donation from everyone in chat. That is kick-ass. Shouldn't it be $50 then? No, I'm joking. Joking. See, you can't joke about money. You can't. I am. I'm going to joke about it. That's funny. Funny's funny. It doesn't matter what it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm now in 720. I thought I was going to be in 1080p, right? If we were on OBS, I would be in 1080p with this camera. But StreamYard only goes to 720. 720. That's good. I can't be any better. I shouldn't be anywhere near a 1080p. 4K? Yeah. 4K my face in. Because that's what it looks like. I got to get a tan. Gain some weight. So tonight's show, I thought I would do it a little differently. Because before the show, I was in a different mind frame. So I set it up a certain way. And I wish I didn't. But we're going to do it a little differently. Tonight, there's not going to be, as if there is, any rhyme or reason to what we're talking about, to what video clips I'll be playing or stories I'll be reading. So tonight's show is going to be Wednesday's Wash. So that's the music you don't hear. If I had music, it would be going right now. Wednesday's Wash, you would hear the washing machine start, and then you'd hear meh, and the machine stop. And then that would be the sound effect I would want for this segment, for this show. This is Wednesday the Wash. It is. I think it's great. I think it's genius. All right. So, like I said, no rhyme or reason, right? No rhyme or reason. Hey, DB, no, why would you do that? Dude, come on, man. I was joking 110%. That's awful. Now I feel awful. I feel horrible. I can't go on. I can't go on. I just feel guilty. I don't know what I'm going to do with that $14.99. And I guess you're an adult, because when it comes to money, if you're putting it out there, I'm taking it. What? What? What did I just say? What did I say? How rude. Or as Jar Jar Binks would say, how rude. Mrs. Sir Happy, a super chat. I know that was pretty good. Even I have to admit, that is a really good Jar Jar Binks. All right. Playing this video, it's Mark Dice. This is Americans who don't know the capital of the United States of America. This is several years ago, but nothing's changed. It is the same Mashugana. You couldn't. Capiche? Huh? What'd I say? I said that right. Mashugana? No? Yeah. Enjoy. From me to you. Go ahead. Wait. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger, throwing down a 20 spot. This is an old-fashioned super chat shootout. I haven't seen one of these since the first week. Remember that week? I'm not even going to throw out numbers. Tommy L and Pat, you guys were like crazy. $20? And you know what? You're going to get one of these Brillo pad t-shirts from me to you. That's right. That's right. You just bought a Brillo pad t-shirt. It is. Right now, I could take the rust off the bottom of my car, if there was any, with the shirt. It's awful. And when I took it out of the plastic, even through the plastic, I could feel something's not right. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like an envelope's inside. You know, they fold them a certain way so they can squeeze them in. And it was pretty tight. So I was hoping it was just that. And then when I ripped the plastic off and I couldn't tell the difference, I'm like, this is awful. It's just awful. Thank you, Pat. You eased a lot of my pain tonight. Knowing that I'm sending these shirts out to my core, or core part 1, I should say. You're all part of the core. I just, come on. We'll be doing it again. I'll be giving them away to other people in a few months. I'm really sorry, first group, that you have to get the Brillo pad shirts. But some of you may like that. Maybe you have chest hair and back hair, so maybe you don't feel shirts. Oh, hold on. I can't have the show with that up there. No, get rid of this. Thank you. All right. So people don't know anything. Now, if I'm playing a video, I am not going to stop it for super chat. So if you want to super chat again, I will do this. I will show everybody. I just won't stop. What is going on? Oh, well, thank you, Gutter Gawker. Every dollar counts, man. Thank you so much. Why do you do this? Never mind. I know why you do it. Because it's the right thing to do right now. Got to support the stream. Got to support the stream. Got to support it. Support the team. Remember Seinfeld? When Elaine's boyfriend, what was his name? Putty? Painted his face as the New Jersey Devils mascot. Got to support the team. But you're a face painter. Yeah. So, David, we need to talk. Okay, what's up? You paint your face. That's right. I love the way he talked to her. He set her in a... I'm going to leave. And when I come back, we'll make out. She's like, all right. When I come back, we'll make out. It'll be great. All right. I'm going to play the video finally. Thank you all for your super chats, your love. And thanks. I don't know what I was going to say. Hey, the light's getting better all of a sudden. Oh, it's getting... shut off, Rich. Just shut off.
The DC.
It's one of those nights.
Something capital. Washington. What does the DC stand for?
Hey, no cheating. Who needs to know that when you can skate through life on looks like yours, right?
It's hard. It's rough.
What does the DC in Washington, D.C. stand for?
Dominican Republic.
Washington Dominican Republic.
No.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm done answering your question.
Okay.
I love it.
The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. What does the D.C. stand for? No help.
Hold on. All right, I got this.
You're a history major? What year in school are you?
First year.
Freshman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't learn what the nation's capital, D.C. is until sophomore year of college these days.
That makes sense.
What does OMG stand for?
Oh my goodness.
What about the D.C. in Washington, D.C.?
DC and Washington, D.C.
The capital of America. What does that mean? Washington.
Washington, D.C. Washington. Obama. There you go.
Okay. What about the D.C. and Washington?
I love that. She goes, Obama. He goes, okay. All right, honey. That's enough. All right, now. Bye-bye. I love this guy. Mark Dice, so good.
Washington, D.C.
District. County company. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Criminals. District of Criminals.
District criminals?
District of Criminals.
Okay.
So bad.
The nation's capital. Washington, D.C.
Oh, she's cute. Cute as a button. See, she's cute as a button. That's cute as a button. Right there. Am I wrong? She's very, very attractive girl. Very girl next door. Mark Dice is looking away on purpose to show respect to all women. He's a good guy. But she's a button. She's cute as a button. Here, we'll do the next one. We'll see what kind of cuteness they are, if any.
Dorky congressman.
Democratic community.
That's actually good.
You have a DVR at home?
Yes, I do.
What does the DVR stand?
I have no clue.
How often do you use it?
All the time.
I like this guy. If he had a name, what would we give him? He looks like he looks like a what does he look like? What name does he look like? I got it. He's a Fred. He looks like Fred. Okay. Oh, Cicada 38301. Oh my God. I can't believe we're doing Cicada. That's right. We're going to do that very shortly because I am playing this video in its entirety tonight. So as a matter of fact, let's do that now. Well, I like this video. I don't know. I like stupid.
AO stand.
Right after this, we'll do that.
Laughing my ass off.
You use an ATM to get cash?
Automated. I should know this. I work for a bank.
Isn't it automated teller machine? ATM?
For the machine that gives you money.
Automatic. I always thought it was automatic.
ATM, use an ATM to get cash from the bank?
Sir.
What does the ATM stand for?
Automatic transition money. I don't know.
I like
TV
that
at
guy.
home?
Yes, we do.
What does TV stand for?
Isn't it television?
Television viewing.
No, it's TV. It's television. All right. So I found this video, this cicada video, a while ago. I actually think I talked about it on the show. What is going on? Oh my God, how weird. Huh. I didn't even notice. Automated teller machine, ATM. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it was automatic. For years I thought it was automatic for some reason. Idiot. You know, I'm pulling it up. Here it is. So it's a mystery that was done on the internet. And I know I talked about this last year towards the end of the year, but I never played the video. And I don't know if I'll get dinged for this, but it's worth it. So here we go. Let me pull it up again. Sorry, guys. I don't even want to tell you anything because it's so freaking bizarre. God, This is from Let Me Know. 3.75 million subscribers, guys. I think I can play this because it is newsworthy, right? This was in the news and everything. What are these breaks here? Huh. There's no ads on mine. I've got the premium account. Let's see what happens.
On the 4th of January 2012, a user on 4chan posted this image to the site's infamous B or random board. The anonymous author, who went by the 4-digit pseudonym 3301, challenged users to uncover a message hidden within the image. Unbeknownst to those who stumbled across it, someone had just set in motion one of the most elaborate scavenger hunts the internet has ever seen. Within minutes of the image being posted, someone discovered that by opening the file using a text editor, an appended string of readable text could be found. The string contained a cipher that, once deciphered, formed a link to yet another image. At first, this appeared to be a dead end, but using an application known as Outguess, users were able to extract hidden information embedded within the first image. The extracted information led to a subreddit, which in turn contained information about the book. The book, along with a code, could then be used to uncover a phone number that, when called, played this pre-recorded message.
Very good. You have done well. There are 3 prime numbers associated with the original final .jpg image. 3301 is one of them. You will have to find the other 2. Multiply all 3 of these numbers together and add a .com on the end to find the next step. Good luck. Goodbye.
By the following day, the initial image had been reposted all over the internet.
I don't remember this. Do any of you remember this? I sure as heck fire don't remember it. A lot of people were saying, well, is this our government testing us? This is a real elaborate, amazing scavenger hunt type of puzzling. I wish I'd known about it, but I don't think I would have been able to be smart enough or know coding and stuff like that. You'll see.
A growing community of armchair detectives sought to unravel this elaborate puzzle, but no one was quite sure what to make of it. What was the puzzle for? Who was behind it? What happens when you reach the end? Some naturally dismissed it as an elaborate joke, while others perceived its complexity as evidence against it being the work of a mere troll. Before long, rumors began to circulate that this could be the work of some secret society or intelligence agency, with the intent of recruiting individuals proficient in cryptography, steganography, and other related fields. Of course, it was nothing but a rumor. The 2 missing numbers mentioned in the recording proved to be the dimensions of the original image. After multiplying the width and height with 3301 and using the product as a web address, users were taken to a website. The website consisted of a countdown as well as an image of a cicada. When the countdown reached 0, the page was updated with a list of coordinates. The coordinates pointed to locations around the globe, 14 locations in 5 different countries. It was now up to participants living near the specified coordinates to rise from their comfortable armchairs and venture outside.
This is like, isn't this like the Pokemon thing? Where people, is this Pokemon find, or what is that called? Where the Pokemon hunt? I know it's not like that, but that's what these kids are doing nowadays, and adults. Man, you would have to have the time, the money, and where if you can go to one of those 14 locations, you don't know what to expect. How weird. But, oh, God.
Those who believed Cicada to be the work of an organization now felt their beliefs had been justified. In their opinion, only some international collective possessed the means and resources to create a scavenger hunt of this magnitude. This was not the work of your average troll. No, this had to be something else. At each location was a poster with a cicada symbol and a QR code.
On the bike shelter over here. See, I got it right there. Oh. You can see the corners, as you say, I just kind of ripped it off.
The codes linked to an image, the image contained a riddle, the riddle led to a book, and the book led to a website. But here, the puzzle took an unexpected turn. Only a select group of first arrivals to this website were accepted into the final stage of the puzzle. The site eventually closed down with the message, "We want the best, not the followers." The finalists were also warned not to collaborate with others nor to share the details of this private stage of the puzzle. Well, given that we know this, it's safe to say that not everyone heeded that warning. But those who did presumably advanced through the final stages before reaching the very end of the puzzle. After nearly a month of silence, an image appeared on the subreddit announcing the conclusion of the puzzle, and just like that, the hunt was over. Cicada had supposedly found the highly intelligent individuals they were looking for, and whatever happened to them is a bit of a mystery, but more on that in a moment. The complete lack of an explanation was perceived by many as confirmation that the puzzle had been nothing but a wild goose chase intent on wasting everyone's time. After all, questions raised by the original image remained unanswered. What was the puzzle for? Who was behind it? What happens when you reach the end? However, as it later turned out, this was only the beginning.
Oh boy. So then they come out with another puzzle. And we're moving right along. Okay, I'm not trying to stop it, but if I don't, I'm not using it like fair use. I'm literally just robbing from Peter to read to Paul and everybody else who's here. But that's what the internet's for, to pass around information. And this is amazing to me because, as some of you have said in the chat room, and I let people see that here on the screen, could it be a shadow government trying to figure out who can figure out these complex puzzles and maybe, just maybe, recruit these people? I don't want to ruin the ending, so...
Whomever was behind this intricate game had the foresight to include an authentication code known as a PGP signature along with every clue. This allowed users to verify that an image or message was actually from Cicada, as opposed to some imposter seeking to derail or hijack the puzzle.
I wouldn't even know that. I mean, this is for people who know coding.
Cicada had repeatedly warned of such false paths and insisted that any message lacking a valid PGP signature should promptly be disregarded. That's why this image, posted exactly a year and a day after the first, provoked such a frenzy. After a year of lackluster imitations, this image finally matched the official PGP signature. Cicada was back, and it was time for round 2. The second puzzle was not too dissimilar from the first. The image enclosed a message, the message led to a book, The book produced a link, and gradually the puzzle unfolded. At one point, a recording titled The Instar Emergence was uncovered.
Come on. Is there any one of you who could possibly have done something like this? Figured all this stuff out? Anybody here? More power to you.
Another clue led to a cryptic Twitter account, which then led to an image. The image proved vital to the progression of the puzzle, but the inclusion of this runic alphabet would remain a mystery for quite some time. Much like the first puzzle, the second swelled into the physical world when a list of coordinates compelled participants to once again take to the streets in search of enigmatic posters. This time it was 8 locations in 4 different countries. But eventually the trail went cold once again. Another select group of first arrivals had been accepted into a final, private stage of the puzzle. Unlike the first puzzle, the second did not conclude with an official message from Cicada. The trail merely went cold, and Cicada vanished once more, leaving us no closer to an explanation.
So Cicada, whoever they are, did this puzzle, and I bet you it takes them about a year to figure out how to make another puzzle, which is why it's taking a year and a day to even think this stuff up. It's pretty amazing. There was a guy who wrote, God, what was it? The Secret. He wrote, I think it was 10 or 11 different books. And if you figure out this scavenger hunt and break all the puzzles down and figure out each clue and whatnot, you literally have to leave your house and go into the city that the book is designated for. And then you dig underground and you will find a box that will have some sort of jewel or gem that's worth a lot of money. And so far, 2 out of those 8 or 10, 12 books have 2 or 3, I think, have been figured out. The guy passed away from cancer, so he never saw the anybody, but his wife is still alive. Anyway, back to this.
However, this was still not the end.
Of course.
At the beginning of 2014, it was time for round 3. Once again, the image enclosed a message, the message led to a book, the book produced a link, and suffice it to say, it was more of the same. Except this time, the puzzle seemed to revolve around a strange book. The book was titled Liber Primus, meaning first book in Latin, and was evidently written by Cicada. The runic alphabet uncovered in 2013 finally made sense, as the book was primarily written in runes. Even so, the meaning of the translated pages were cryptic at best. The book consisted of various philosophical and ideological ideas and appeared to be their manifesto. Many have since compared the strange writings to that of a cult. Nevertheless, the book also comprised a myriad of clues and codes. For example, this page advised participants to seek out a website on the deep web, but the site remains undiscovered. Another page led to a website containing yet another recording titled Interconnectedness. However, a significant portion of the book has yet to be translated. The runic text on some of the pages appear to be obfuscated by layers of encryption that has yet to be decrypted. Of the 74 pages featuring runes, only 19 have been successfully translated. As 2015 came and went without the launch of a new puzzle, Many came to suspect the Liber Primus had to be completed if Cicada was to return. This was more or less confirmed at the beginning of 2016 when Cicada encouraged a re-examination of the book. More than 4 years have now gone by with minimal progress and near complete silence from Cicada. Questions raised by the original image have gone ignored. What is the purpose of these puzzles? Who's behind them? What happens when you reach the end? When the initial image appeared on 4chan back in 2012, many assumed Cicada 3301 to be an alternate reality game designed by a corporation to promote a new service or product. For example, Microsoft developed an elaborate ARG back in 2001 to promote the film Artificial Intelligence, and a similar viral marketing campaign was used to promote the release of Halo 2. But the release of subsequent puzzles and the complete lack of commercialization has more or less eliminated that possibility. If we choose to believe some of the leaked information from the private end stage of each puzzle, then we do gain some insight into who this group might be. For example, at the end of the first puzzle, finalists supposedly received this email. In it, Cicada described themselves as an international group who believe that privacy is an inalienable right. The aim of each puzzle is to recruit like-minded individuals in an effort to develop privacy-conscious solutions. Cult. The email then concludes with 3 questions. The PGP signature, which would have confirmed the authenticity of the email, was conveniently removed by the leaker. If a version with a valid signature does exist online, I was unable to find it. But regardless of its legitimacy, I find this question a bit odd. It reads, do you believe that information should be free? Assuming the expected answer is yes, then the very first sentence, do not share this information, seems a bit hypocritical. While the idea of a secret society recruiting individuals by means of elaborate cryptographic puzzles may seem a bit absurd or even conspiratorial, it's not entirely unfounded. Corporations and governments alike have employed similar recruitment techniques since at least the Second World War. In 2013, the British intelligence agency GCHQ launched a recruitment program known as Can You Find It? Participants had to decrypt a number of cryptograms hidden across the internet, and those who managed to solve the entire puzzle were offered a prize or a position at the agency. Google did something similar with enigmatic billboards back in 2004, and the US Navy launched a near-identical project in 2014. Okay, but then what about the recruits? Why have we not heard from these chosen few? Well, we have. It's just that separating a legitimate finalist from an imposter is virtually impossible. In a 2015 interview with Rolling Stone, 2 alleged winners of the first puzzle chronicled the events beyond the final stage. After receiving an email from Cicada, they were taken to a forum on the dark web. Here they could communicate with 20-some-odd recruits as well as a handful of established members of Cicada. They were told that Cicada 3301 had been founded by a group of friends who shared common ideals about security, privacy, and censorship. The goal was to work as a collective to develop software applications in line with that ideology. As friends recruited friends, this secret society quickly expanded into a decentralized international organization. The recruits were then tasked with developing software that fit the ideology of the group, and members of Cicada would oversee their progress. But without the allure of a puzzle to be solved, the recruits quickly lost interest. By the end of 2012, all but one had left, and a few months later, the site was gone. They never heard from Cicada again.
Thank God. It seems like just people want, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like people who love America a little too much. Like, do you believe information should be free? That seems political to me, like a political statement. Who gives a shit? Seriously, you couldn't have thought of another way? It's almost over.
One of the two winners, named Marcus Wanner, later elaborated further in a video by YouTuber Nox Populi. Furthermore, Nox Populi himself claims to be a winner of the second puzzle, so I reached out to him and this is some of what he had to say. After completing the final stages of the second puzzle, Nox Populi received an invitation to join Cicada 3301. However, he was not invited to a website but was instead.
Oh, look at this. It's 3301 backwards, 666 upside down. That's probably the area code, 424. I don't know. Is it in Georgia? You know, Georgia Heights?
Instead merely told to be patient. Then, around May of 2013, all communication with Cicada abruptly ceased. This was around the same time as when the website dedicated to the winners of the first puzzle was suddenly taken down. Nox Populi later contacted other winners of the second puzzle to compare notes, and their experiences were identical. In his own words, all the stories were the same. We were invited to join 3301, then something happened and silence followed a request for patience. Nox Populi supposed that roughly 5 others completed the second puzzle, in contrast to the 20-odd winners of the first. In regards to who or what Cicada is, Nox Populi believes they could be a remnant of the cypherpunk movement of the late 80s and 90s.
That's what it is.
Essentially a small group of activists advocating widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies. But he admits that there is no way to know for certain. If you want a far more comprehensive
that sucked. There is your, there's the link to it. It'll be in the description of the show when it's over. Somebody else just sent me $15? Hold on a second. Hold on. Wow. This is crazy. I'm getting, I did some things to the computer when it was new, and it's mirrored to my phone, so I'm getting messages. I don't have my phone with me, but they're popping up and I had to stop it. Oh man, Cicada, what a disappointment. Hugely disappointed in that. Didn't like it. Not happy with it. You know, it was pretty interesting though. It started off like this incredible way to find people like, what are we doing here? You know, they found the Cicada, you know, taped up on that the bus stop area. So, you know, the clues were real. It was a real thing. But who cares about your political shit? That's how you recruit people? That was a big waste of time. That was a big waste of our time. I apologize. Hey, they can't all be hits. I watched it too. I watched it not all the way to the end. That's why I was like, you kidding me? That's it? It's a political statement? I had some videos I was going to play, and let's get into this MUFON thing. This idea I think I have that can literally change ufology overnight. Oh, I know. I forgot. Shit. All right. I'm going to play Area 503. Is he here? I don't think I saw him. Well, I'm going to play his latest video because it also has gutter gawkers in there too. And I want to talk about it. No? You don't want to? Area 503? This is a good video. Yeah, is it? It's really good. Please hit the like as if it was Jan Harzan. Yeah, punch that like and subscribe button. We got to get 50 likes a show. We've been close. All right, this is Area 503. Good friend of the show, Manny. And he makes videos about sightings, and you know, he looks for people getting legitimate sightings, and he makes these videos. So here we are. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Unbelievable. There he is. All right. Giddy up.
That a guy named Gutter Gawker sent in for the channel. He sent us a UFO sighting that was pretty interesting. He wanted us to take a look at it, see what everybody thinks. So let's take a shot, take a little preview here. I'm actually working on it for the next video, but since I was testing the OBS software, I figured I'd give you guys a little sneak peek and show you what I'm working on. Let's take a look.
Oh boy. He's using the OBS. I found out that a lot of people that use OBS, the stream drops. I don't think we'll be going back to OBS. Sadly. Not yet, anyway. And not anytime soon. All right, I'm going to talk about this tonight. I think I seen something here that makes me sad for me personally. What we're looking at doesn't look anything like
and it kind of looks almost humanoid
what it
from
looks
this
like
side.
close up, I think. Is this the right one? Am I confusing this with another one? You know, you can't tell if it's hovering there. This is stabilized, but here's the actual camera movement all over. So you can't tell if it's not moving. You can't tell if it's hovering. You may think it is, but I don't see a reference yet that shows me true movement. Oh yeah, we're going into this one because I'm mad. Not at you, Gutter. I'm mad at ufology. I'm mad at UFOs. I'm mad at balloons. I'm mad at humanoids.
It's a nice, good, clear zoom on this because of the camera that Gutter Gawker was using, and that made my job really
okay. So, okay, hold on.
easy.
I am not a good radio host.
I think that's a better zoom than I could have done in After Effects, actually.
Hold on, I'm gonna do some research while you're watching this.
But I was able to get it nice and stable. Yeah, look at that thing. Look at the lights on the top of it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Here we go. So, oh, your mother's eyeballs. See this thing? All right, I think it shows more in a second. Hold on. Okay, this looks like some sort of lasso, right? Let me pull something up here. Hold on. I'm going to have to do a little bit of, hi, your mother. Hold on. I got to do it differently. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to share this, do entire screen with the sound. Please work. Working? It is. All right. So now you see this thing? Yes, sisters. You see that little loop-de-doo? All right. Just keep an eye on that for now, will you? Just watch what I'm going to show you. You see this guy? Oh, you mother. This guy here. What's this? A little loop-de-doo. They called this the lasso when this came out in 2005. Mine was September 23rd, 2005. Didn't look like this. Not even close. Now, how the hell am I supposed to get rid of this thing? Hold on. Let's bring it back home. There we go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting it. All right, so whoa, whoa, whoa. Same thing here. Now I'm going to say something that's not going to make Gutter Gawker happy. This is balloons. There's no doubt in my mind. But I could never be 100% sure, right? I could never know. I'll be honest with you. I videotaped a humanoid that didn't look like balloons through the binoculars. It looked like a machine, which I can't show you. But when I put my video out there for the world to see, it looked absolutely nothing like what I caught on video. Not even close. Not even close. And the reason I say I'm mad is because there's some really good humanoid videos out there. And they all have this balloon quality to them. Because balloons, when they're bunched up, and when I get my videos up, I know I've been saying it forever, but that's coming very soon, where I did balloon tests. And when I tied up balloons and tried to make my own type of like a balloon arch type of, just a bunch of them together, kind of trying to, I was trying to copy what I saw from someone else's video. I was trying to debunk it. And in doing so, saw some things that debunked a lot of other videos, sadly. You know what I mean? It's like you got to do the tests to understand what you're really seeing, which I've done. And this video you have here looks like a bunch of balloons. When I play it more, you'll see what I mean. But look, I mean, people have recorded things that look like this. You know? It's like, what is this? You know? What is it? Is this really a guy floating around, or is this balloons? You know what I mean? This guy here was videotaped by 3 photographers one day. This looks very similar without the black dots and the color to what I saw through the binoculars, which is why I love this. But the video, when you watch this video, I don't have it set up. I can find it, I guess. It looks like balloons. Even this one. And I know I say balloons on a lot of stuff. But believe me, when I tell you, I've done the research. I've thrown balloons up. I videotaped things that were balloons. And when I did the tests, I started realizing, oh my God, everybody's making the same mistakes, or they don't care. Now, I would think Gutter Gawker cares. I know when he talks, I can tell in his eyes, he knows he's videotaping UFOs and maybe a humanoid in the boot. It might be. I may be wrong. I am taking that 1% chance that I'm wrong. And you know why I can say it's balloons? And you know why you can say it's alien or a humanoid? Because you and I both know nobody has that thing on video falling to the ground. And I didn't see your video of it disappearing either. So I'd like to see it from beginning to end. I'd like to see how you found it. I like to see what happened after. See, when I look at other people's videos, you know what I find? And they don't know. Sometimes they give you the camera and they forget, oh my God, he's going to hear me talking that it's a balloon. Sometimes people will say, I can't believe he thinks that balloons are UFOs. It's happened. Sometimes you put a microphone on somebody and you're going to do an interview and you hear everything, and they forget the microphone's on an hour later. They walk away, they make a phone call, they forget, and they start telling secrets recorded. So these are people, you want to believe an interview, and when you do it, sometimes the truth comes out in the worst way. That's why I say it all the time. People are lying all the time. If they're not lying, they're misidentifying. And if they're misidentifying, I think it's up to you and me as a UFO researcher and a sky watcher and a videographer of things in the sky. It's my responsibility to prove it. It's not yours. It's no one else's but mine. In the paranormal world, it's on me to prove to you that I captured a humanoid or a UFO. So what does that mean? What do you do? You do the testing. If you're a real researcher and you want to gain respect in the field and you want people to believe that, oh my God, you're videotaping unbelievable aliens floating in the sky or a humanoid of some sort, and not trying to find out the truth, that's upsetting. You can't just go outside and videotape shit and say, that's a UFO. Yeah, that's a humanoid. Oh my God, that must have been a triangle, without doing any research about it. You can't. That's not research. That's just casual observation. That's it. That's who you are. Most of us out there in ufology. I'm not picking on any one individual right now. I'm just saying, in general, this is what I've learned over the years. This is why I'm so soured on videos. This is why when I say something looks like a balloon, it's because I've done the tests and brought up extremely similar stuff, if not almost exactly, which is why I'm angry, because I've seen many balloons that look like my humanoid, my own, that I've coveted for so long. Well, now, you know what we're left with after 15 years? The only thing I can go by is the interview I did with myself about the experience, and go back and try to drum up those memories and excitement that I felt and the disappointing stuff I felt. Because this is an emotional ride a lot of you go on out there. You're not thinking correctly. You're thinking with too much emotion, too much want to believe, too much I know I'm right. No, you don't. You're wrong. Because you're not doing any research. Nobody is. Guys want to go out there and videotape shit, come back, put it on the internet, and not have any referencing, no timestamps, nothing for the public. Send it off to third phase, send it off to whoever you want. It's still a casual observation. A lot of people are forgetting 15 years ago, when ufology was having a nice boost from the internet and YouTube, people were doing this. They were doing it right. Lately, people want to say, I hear Third Phase say it, there's an uptick in UFOs. I don't know if they're just saying it to get everybody excited. I think there is a downtick in ufology. I think there's less sightings than there's ever been. I don't see more. But I like this video from Gutter Gawker because it can be many different things. But the only thing I go by is my research. My research. And that's why we keep doing this. That's why, look, You don't know what it is? Post it. Yes, but give us details. All right. So look, forget that. Now we got the video. Okay, we got something. It's better than nothing. This video here, and I just showed you pictures from 15 years ago of something similar. I could be wrong. But the one 15 years ago, and I can't remember the guy's name, it'll come to me. But we talked. As a matter of fact, his name was just in my head. Edward, I think, something. He's from California. God, I talked to him, but his wobbled. It looked like a balloon. When Discovery Channel came over and tried to debunk my humanoid video, whatever, balloons, they couldn't do it. They couldn't figure out how it went in such a straight line and It looked like some other humanoids. I can't believe it, but it also looked like balloons. God, I hate this field. But this is good. See, this opened, even though it's 15 years later, this is part of the puzzle. That's why you can't dismiss just things, people may think, Rich sees it reflecting. He automatically says balloons. And, 2 seconds, it's a balloon. He doesn't know. What does he know? He hasn't seen what I saw. He wasn't there. He doesn't know what I felt. I felt it telling me I should come out there. I don't know. I didn't hear any voices, but it was a compulsion to go outside and look up. And when I did, I saw it. I hope so. I hope you had that feeling. I'm just saying that it's a real feeling. So I brought that to my wife one day. I called her the voice of reason. And I said, I got to tell you something, and I haven't been wanting to tell you. It's because it's weird. I feel like I have a compulsion to go outside. Like if I don't go outside, I'm going to miss something. It's like there's a mental connection or something. And here, I'm getting this off the internet, listening to Jaime Maussan back then, and all sorts of people, Stephen Greer, and who, and they're all saying it's this feeling. And I'm like, well, maybe I got that feeling. And she says, you know what it is? It's not that you have a feeling. You haven't been out since yesterday. It's an addiction. You want to go outside and see if you could find something. You're not being called to it. And I said, wait a minute. That makes sense. I'm used to going out 12 to 14 hours a day. And today I only went out for 6 hours. And I feel like I need to be out there. Like I have this compulsion to go outside and look north. There you'll see 3 white objects. They're not balloons, but they look like them. Well, that might be the addiction talking. Like if I don't go outside, I'm going to miss it. It does become an addiction. And God, nope. Went to the other. Wow. Odd. God, it didn't even matter. This loud piercing, very loud, kept going in this ear. So I got, and I knew it wasn't the headset. I know my body. When I took the headset off, I was hoping it would make the sound go away. It took a second. But I'm like a little bit dizzy. I don't know. Maybe it's high blood pressure. What was I talking about? I was talking about them trying to make a connection, like a mental connection or something. All right, let me recoup myself. That, you see, sometimes when I stand up or sit down, your blood pressure changes. It does automatically. We all do. If you have high blood pressure, it makes it higher. If you have low blood pressure, you probably don't even notice the change. Well, obviously I didn't move. I've been sitting here and the noise just kept getting louder. And then when it left, this ear sounded like it went, it sounded like my eardrum went, like it was flapping. I can't do it, but yeah, it was like that. It was like that. It was like a drum inside my ear. But man, yeah, I can't even think. All right, let me. I'll play the video and then we'll play third phase. What they said about MUFON. It's amazing shit. Everybody's just dumbfounded over what happened. Is that the right word?
Anyhow, there's a little arm that looks like it has like a round, like a frisbee on the end, or maybe a dish or something.
That's an optical illusion. It's just 3 parts of the object. You know, it is weird. These balloons or legs are hanging down. So this could be like a tube and maybe something black, something on the bottom. COVID.
See, it's sticking out here on the side here. You see this arm sticking out.
It's a lasso.
And there's this round frisbee-like or disc-like structure on the end of it. It's got a white edge on it, and it sticks out perpendicular to the rest of the body there. And it just, I don't know, man. It's like this thing is sweeping or something, like it's scanning.
The voice thing, is that what I said, Dave? Is that somebody talking? Yeah, need to stop using the voice thing, Dave. Voice thing. Oh, I see. Hey, I didn't even know you said hi, buddy. I wasn't looking at the chat at the moment when I go on my little rant. But Dave Scott, welcome to the show, Spaced Out Radio. Dave's getting ready for his show right after, of course. He listens in. That's what I do after. When I get done here, which is why I like to end right at the 2-hour mark most of the time. I like to listen to Dave's show. It's nice hearing your friends. Have fun. So what do you think about this? Anybody? I know it's very controversial, but look at this thing. How can it not be? It could be a humanoid. I don't know. I've never seen one other than the one I showed you from those 4 people that captured it. This looks like an old man. Like, it looks like he's looking the other way. I stopped it at a cool place. I don't know what you got here, man. I'm going to say it's balloons because it really looks like it, but it could be some sort of suit. You know, it could be a suit. It is interesting because it does look like the one I showed you with the lasso. Where is he? Lasso Steve right here. Okay? I mean, if that doesn't look like yours, I don't know what does. This is just different angles, I guess. Oh, Mexico City. Okay. Oh, here it is. Horatio. I'm thinking of another one, I think. Let's see. He was from California. Never mind. It doesn't really matter now. Man alive. It's a weird world we live in, guys. It's a good catch, though. Very good camera you got there. Did a good job.
All right, folks. Well, I didn't plan on staying on here for very...
Unbelievable. It's a world we live in. The world we live in, guys. You know? The world of mystery. So third phase last night called in after Dave did about Jan Harzan and MUFON, mainly MUFON. So they wound up doing a live show. Or they put it up as a premiere, I think. I don't know. But they went and it looks like they just put up a video about 17 minutes long. And I think it would be nice. Now, they did come on the show for several minutes. and gave their opinion, but this is a little more in depth. This was amazing to me, and I was shocked to hear them talk like this about anybody. They never, third phase rarely, and I can't right now recall a time where they have ever been. So we gotta do something. We need to do this about this. That's not them. They are usually unbiased. Think what you want. They are. Here it is. I want to get into it with you. But third phase definitely is not happy with MUFON. I was surprised to hear this stuff. Here we go. Yeah. Of who?
Welcome back, Blake Cousins here. We got a bizarre UFO video for you tonight.
Oh, and the UFO
captured in Castell, Texas. We got all the videos. We got the insights coming in, including the update from MUFON and the recent arrest. What the heck is going on? We'll be getting to that. But right now, I want you guys to take a look at this video captured by JC Powers.
Who?
There's something flying over the river.
Well, this is weird. Whoa.
We're here at camp.
Band camp?
And there's something that keeps coming in and out of view.
Over the river. See what I don't like about this video already? I don't remember if we get any reference points on this, but it's a little weird.
It's really weird.
It is weird.
You see like three of them joining together, and then like they split and they.
You know what it looks like? Looks like it's wobbling back and forth like a pendulum, like a balloon that would have lights on the bottom of it.
It's going like behind
and that's what it looks like. All right, let's see. I don't know. I could be wrong.
The tree line. I'm zoomed in.
Come on, dude. What are we looking at, bro? This is awful. Yes, it's better than nothing, but it's awful. This is actually not how to record something. All right, I know people are out there with their phones, and that's all they got. And that sucks. I get it, but it's better than nothing. I understand.
It's in the distance.
It doesn't mean I have to like it.
Man.
Bafangul, you know? Well, I wonder what Blake and Brent are going to say. Like, I don't know. I don't.
There's no noise. No sound.
Imagine a balloon with no noise. That's crazy. Hey, yo, Joey, come over here. Look up in the sky. What do you see? A dead body?
You're
No.
looking at a photograph that JC Powers captured of the anomalous object.
Oh, okay. Now we got a photograph. See, I didn't know what was coming.
It captured in the sky. You see the tree line. You see the tree line to the left. He captured it with his night shot, but then he continued to
more like bull shot
this on his cell phone as well. We're looking at it right now, getting a closer look. Let's tell you the situation behind this. JC Powers, he was camping out in Castell, Texas, at the Lay Festi campground, and he said this was taken around 11:45 p.m. July 1st, 2020. He said he was out there with his daughter, and when his daughter went to bed, he stayed up, enjoyed the campfire, and noticed something glowing in the sky about 100 feet.
Yeah, it's glowing, Johnny.
Near the tree line. He's stating, JC, that he's not saying it's UFOs, but he doesn't think it's a drone. Well, the whole point of this video is we're sharing evidence that people have captured, permission granted. We're going to be supplying the original link below, and we're letting people...
Let me tell you guys something. because they're going to talk about MUFON here. MUFON, they probably wouldn't even accept this video because of the fact it's not a good video for MUFON. I know they wouldn't take this one. I've sent them stuff that I thought was rather very good. They didn't take it. I think MUFON, wow. See, that's what we need to do. This is just rolling right into the topic of what we need to do with MUFON or start another organization and who can do that. Because Third Phase of Moon is the largest UFO channel now on YouTube. Why can't they take the reins from MUFON? Right? Why can't they? Here's what I want to do. I am not one, I don't know how to say it, because I'm not lazy, but I procrastinate. I don't do anything until I want to do it type of stuff. I'm a dick that way. And I wish I wasn't a procrastinator, because I am. Hence why some things take forever. T-shirts, more videos, things like that. But you guys know I went through a little transition too. But nonetheless, I do procrastinate. I'm trying to work on that. I think with the group that we have, that we know in our community of Third Phase of Moon, Goof on Radio, Spaced Out Radio, Alien Addict, and maybe a couple of more. Dr. J would be a really good... see, I think we can be MUFON with our channels. We should start a community and name it something, but all goes under the umbrella of something. But we all chip in. You guys send us the video evidence, the stories through email, the pictures. I'll use my website and YouTube. Third Phase will use YouTube and maybe a website. I don't know. Dave can talk about things if he'd like to be involved or share information. However, Dave goes out and actually goes to conventions. So when those start going up, I'm going to be doing it too. I think we could do it. We could. I don't know how, but we've been talking about, do we really need MUFON? All they have that we don't have is 51 years of history. Heads of MUFON have come and gone. People have come and gone. That whole community has been refreshed. A couple of generations now. The sad thing about MUFON is they're not for the people anymore, in my opinion. You may say, all right, that's not cool, man, because MUFON is for the people. Really? Let's talk about Bigelow. You want to talk about Bigelow? You know who wants to talk about Bigelow? Third Phase. Let me get back to their video. Is it filibustering? Is that what I'm doing? I don't know what this video is. Let's get off of it because they're going to go into what they think. That's this point here of the video. That's the point of the video. Speak.
Say his name. I don't think it's even justified to even mention his name, but he was taken down today, arrested for things that, again, I don't even want to talk about. It's absolutely disgusting. But the point I'm trying to make is, what happens to MUFON next? Well, in my opinion, MUFON should just pack it up, go home, and shut down the site. Their reputation.
Are you? Wow, I can't believe they would say that. How can you say that? All right, let's hear why.
Has been jaded many, many years now. You know
True.
what? When I was a kid, I used to look up to MUFON. I would really think that they were the source for UFOs. But, I was let down once Third Phase of Moon started to take reports from the people around the world, and we started to hear stories on how MUFON didn't want to follow up on UFO sightings. They never got back to the people that shot the video, that posted it up on their site. There was really no correspondence whatsoever. So that was one of the reasons. Basically, lack of respect for the people that shoot.
Remember what MUFON was doing. Don't forget, MUFON, they sold all of that information to Bigelow, and MUFON would only, they looked up people and found out what drugs they were taking. If they were drug addicts, they would never, if somebody smoked weed or had an arrest record for drugs, they wouldn't go back and talk to that person. If you were, going through some sort of recovery program and you needed to get medication and it just happens to be pain medication, well, if that shows up, they're not coming to your house. They're not going to come talk to you. You got a UFO in 3D on a camera? Wait a second. It says here you were in a hospital because of a broken back for 6 months and then you got addicted to opioids. Yeah, we don't care about your UFO. All right. We only care about what's in your history. Remember those days? That's why they're mad. I just saw a super chat sneak by. Adam, I can't believe this. Adam Arizma, $5. Spank my radio and UFOs and stuff. Okay. Consider it done. Thank you for the $5. I can't believe it. Appreciate it. It was very nice of everybody tonight, super chatting like crazy. Let's continue.
UFO phenomenon. I think that's really important. But the second thing that got me.
So, my point is that, yeah, I sent MUFON some pretty good stuff. I don't know if they ever looked. They never got back to me. Never. The only time they ever got back to me is when they named Rob Krakowski's UFO, the UFO video of the year. And when I said, how can you do that? It's cars on a mountain, they told me, we know it's not. We had somebody look at it. No, you didn't. Nobody looked at that video like I did. And I'm giving you the truth and you don't want to hear it. It's too late, Rich. We already gave the award away. We had the ceremony. There was cake. Did you get any cake? I wasn't invited.
Is when I found out years later that Robert Bigelow
here we go.
paid off MUFON. Basically, approximately $750,000 per year or for 2 years.
Is he not Schneider from One Day at a Time? So walk on the street, just walk on the street, and when there's new kids playing. That's Schneider from, I almost said from Third Phase of Moon, from One Day at a Time. He was the janitor. From janitor to billionaire, Schneider.
Years, not exactly sure. Just a
Schneider.
Massive amount of money to gain the information, the collection database. Bigelow wanted it all for himself. And you know what? At that point, I was done with MUFON. Basically, they were not sharing the evidence, in my opinion. They were just sharing it. They're bought out. They sold their soul to Bob Bigelow and kept all the information that was relevant, that could have broken the news to the world that we're not alone. And unfortunately, I think we missed out on some critical information that we are not alone. Bob Bigelow obtained it from MUFON. And then at that point, it was over. Brent, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot more to go down the list and disappointments with MUFON. But again, once Bigelow stepped in and offered a huge amount of money to the top of MUFON, and they accepted that offer, that was just a stab in the back to all ufologists that are really out there to get to the truth. And what a letdown again. And again, we've been following MUFON's site recently, and unfortunately, they're putting up whatever comes in. There's no discrimination of videos, no filter. So what we're seeing at MUFON is a lot of CGI hoaxes that are just going out.
Do you know, I haven't been to the MUFON website since, well, it looks like it's been updated since the last time. I think we were there in January. We were the last time we were here. It looks a little different. Maybe tomorrow I'll conclude the MUFON with a look at the website, even though Third Phase is going to show us some things that we talked about in depth about. They're supposed to be a nonprofit organization, yet they have memberships that are real expensive.
Out like nothing. They're not going out of style over there. They're actually putting them on their front page, and a lot of them were just these apps that recently came out that you could shoot anything in it. You could put an app UFO and it looks almost legit, but if you're in the right mind, you know it's a big fake, and they're so obvious. They put it out there. That's just one to begin with, Blake.
Yeah, absolutely. These apps that are in everybody's hands, they could download these apps. They could shoot a point in the sky, and then they could mimic like a UFOs in there, and it's run rampant. There's been some debunks about it. I think Lions Ground debunked it. A good job on Lions Ground for debunking that. If you want to take a look at this app that people are falling for, we didn't touch this with the 10-foot pole. People try to share these videos with us on Third Phase Moon. We thought they were real fishy looking. Didn't want to put it out, and we didn't. But when we're looking at it on MUFON site, they had no problem putting it out there. Who knows what MUFON's up to? But now that the president has been taken down and his charges are very, again, disturbing to say the least. I'm not going to get into it. I think, in my
it's
opinion,
pretty much the worst criminal case he could get into, but we don't even need to say it and give this guy's name any credit. He's a dirtbag as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So the point, MUFON, shut it down. You've been irrelevant for many years now. We're looking to let the people at Third Phase of Moon get their videos shown to the world. And like I said earlier in the video, JC Powers allowed us to share his video. He's getting testimony. There's feedback. There's correspondence.
With
we
multiple
get to know
YouTube
people.
channels too, not just a silent majority, a president that keeps all the information for himself. We're a collaboration of the people that are really willing to get down to the truth and question real people.
Exactly, Brent. Third Phase of Moon is about collaboration with the people that shot it. There are great UFO YouTube channels out there that are trying to find the truth out. They're just like everybody else. They want to know the answer. Like Alien Addict, he's out there. He's trying to find out. He's asking big questions. We got Goof on Radio.
Hey!
He's doing it. He does a daily show.
Oh, I hate that
Incredible
picture.
stuff, and he's going over the stuff, asking also big questions. You got channels like Dr. J Radio Live interviewing people.
That Dr. J he's something. He's been around a long time, I learned. I think he even worked with Art Bell, and when he came back, I mean, a whole guy's been around. I didn't know that. I don't know. I think we can do it. I don't know. We'll have to talk. I'd like to talk it over with certain people someday. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out a plan for our community here, the ever-growing community. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep Goof on Radio Stream as the name. I never liked it anyway. It was always a play on MUFON, Greatest UFO Network or Giordano's UFO Network. But people, they're going to think of Jan Harzan when they see Goof on, right? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know what to do. I don't like it. But anyway, Third Phase with some strong words, man. They definitely don't like him. And you know why? Because when you're as big as Third Phase, I think you would because I know I talk to a lot of people and I'm only at 1,450 subscribers. They're almost at 1 million. So I can't imagine the amount of emails that they must get daily. It's got to be absolutely crazy. People sending them stuff all the time. They must be throwing out a lot of stuff. Either that or nobody's sending sightings out. We have got to start this new movement, I believe. I think we need to. Peter Davenport, who has National UFO Reporting Center for many, many years, he doesn't want the responsibility. He doesn't even like updating New Fork or New Force, whatever you call it. He doesn't even like doing it. It used to be 2 to 3 months backlogged. We'd be like, wait a minute, I sent you that in March. It's already May. Oh, you don't understand. Sometimes he just gets tired of working. He don't want to do anything. I can imagine how many people sending out. But, you never hear anything from National UFO Reporting Center. They're nowhere. You never hear about Peter Davenport anywhere. I don't. I know he did an interview somewhere close to our world here recently. Of course, it's UFOs, but somebody in our community just recently, I think, interviewed Peter Davenport. It was pretty good. I was surprised he even did the interview. Years ago, 15 years ago, I was told Peter Davenport wants nothing to do with the UFO community anymore. I've been hearing it every year. I'm the same way every year. I'm not doing this anymore. It's the same story. It's the same people. Why do you think I want to talk about different things every now and then? It's always the same. It's boring. The community's gotten boring. I think we could even make it real exciting. Third Phase collaborating with MUFON, collaborating. Dave could be the voice. I could do my show once or twice a week. I don't know what Dave. Maybe he'll have a weekend thing. Maybe he can pick up those weekend nights if he needs anybody. There's so many ideas. I'm going to draw out a plan. I'm just letting everybody know. It may take me a day. It may take me a year. When I'm ready, I'll let you know. I'm a procrastinator. I've got a lot of ideas. As soon as the show's over, I better go and put them down on paper, or else I'll never do it. Can you believe those shirts? Did anybody see? Hold on. Oh, yeah, MUFON. Wait a second. How come it wasn't? Did I miss something on Third Phase's video? I thought they showed the. Oh, here it is. All right. I want to just watch this because this way I don't have to do it. I was going to do it. I'm going to let them do it. It's easier. I don't want to work. I wasn't even going to do the show tonight. I was looking ways to get out of it, but I just can't do that to you. See, that's dedication, devotion. We care. All right. Here we go. Finish this up.
Like MUFON was just interested in the money. What's amazing to me too is MUFON, they say they're nonprofit, but they're all about profit. They take money from Bigelow and they also want to take money from you. They have a join now and you could have a basic monthly subscription at $6 or $60 a year, or you got $119 a year for the enhanced level and $300 a year. And this is incredible that MUFON just wants to take advantage via their site. We're putting out our stuff for free. You see a couple commercials here and there and stuff. But
oh my God, $300 a year. Oh, I remember this. This is the one where I said, let's give them the best deal ever. Let's give them $1. No, a penny a month off. Are you kidding me? We're going to give people a penny off a month. How many is that a year? It's 12. I did the math. So what does it make it then? It's not 300. No, it's $299.88 miles per cent. Oh, I like your style. I see what you did there. That was good. 88 miles per hour. You don't think I don't know Independence Day? It's Back to the Future, you idiot. Let's give them off. Wait, that's 2 pennies. Now, that's out of our pockets? Well, it's actually 3 pennies. If you go over here, we'll give them 12 cents off on the year. Here. So we have to give 12, 24, 36 cents a year. Who's paying for this? Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? And you're going to give them 11 cents off on this per month? No. This has to go up to 6. This has to be 1 cent for the year. No. A month, whatever. You know, I messed up. Damn it. Anyway, unbelievable what's going on now. Now, the third phase wants to totally get rid of MUFON. You know, with third phase's popularity, they could be the hub of it all. And, you know, we could be on the outside helping. I don't know. What makes sense is that they have the biggest, so they get the most stuff. So if people realize that there's this group out there with people who've been in the field, understand cameras, understand physics. I understand the way things look in my world. And if I see something stopping on a dime and reversing, I know that's not a human technology. I don't think so. Drones don't do that. Drones take, if I'm doing about 40 miles an hour, it takes about 20 feet for the drone to stop. Okay? So drones aren't stopping on a dime and turning. It's just not happening. I don't know, man. We can do it. We can do this. Or can we? Man. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. I didn't realize some things tonight, and I just read some messages from you guys. I'm sorry. All right. So before we get out of here, I wanted to play. Did anybody ever? Hold on. No, I can't even do that. Damn it. No, I can't do that now. I've got a story from Delta Airlines that made me very angry. And this family of 4 was kicked off the airplane. Are you familiar with this story? Why is it always Delta? Delta is awful. I've flown Delta. Usually it's a long flight. Delta does the long coast to coast usually, and their planes look like crap. Their planes are from the early 90s, I think. When I took Delta and went to New York in 2006 was the last time I flew cross country. They gave a Delta flight, and it was awful, just awful. The tray button didn't work, so I had to leave it down the whole time. I asked for tape. They didn't have any tape. I said, I know for a fact airplanes have duct tape. Anyway, Delta kicked this family out. Check it out. Because they're is it an 18-month-old? 18-month-old is in a car seat. They paid for the seat for the child so they can put the baby in the baby seat and put it on the seat of the plane and then seatbelt it in. They wouldn't allow it. He said, but I paid for the seat. Sir, we can't. I mean, you got to watch the video. So here we go. Let me pull it up. COVID. Hold on. There's some other messages here. I got to shrink up. Jocko. All right, here we go. And we got that. No. Hold on. Let's do this the right way. I keep forgetting we're on StreamYard. We're on the yard. Is this out? Click to enter full screen. Whoa.
You're not gonna abide. You're gonna have to get off the plane. You have to leave. Well, then they can remove me off the plane. You and your whole family.
So then it's gonna be a federal offense, and then you and your wife will be in jail, and your kids will be.
Okay. So my kid, so my wife's, we're gonna be in jail, and my kids are gonna be what?
It's a federal offense if you don't abide by.
I bought that seat.
Okay, I understand it's for Mason. Mason's not here.
Right.
So you.
Hello? Whoa, something happened. I can't play it. It won't play. Huh. I wonder what happened. Isn't that weird?
I understand it's for Mason. Mason's not here.
Right.
That was weird.
Right. I got him a ticket on another flight so that my son would have a seat. And you're saying you're gonna give that away to someone else that when I paid for that seat, that's not right.
I understand, but that Mason's not here, so the seat. So
You need to do what's right. I bought the seat, and you need to just leave us alone.
So Mason's not here, so Mason cannot be the one that owns the seat.
I paid for the seat. I bought the seat. You can look and see. It's my son. On the way out, the flight was open, but even then it was difficult to have a lap child. So we decided to get him a ticket on an earlier flight so we can use his seat and put the car seat and let the kids sleep.
Oh, I remember now. He bought the seat for his other son or somebody else, and they went on an earlier flight, but he still has his seat open. But because it's under his kid's name, you can't put another person, even though it's their 18-month-old, in that seat. It has to be that person in that seat. Can you believe it? And the fact they don't allow the baby seat either. Well, before you get a little carried away, we should know our rights, right? Hold on. There was a story years ago about a car seat being used on an airplane. If you purchased a ticket for your child, you're entitled to use your child's car seat. No airline may prohibit a child from using an approved CRS, child restraint system, when the parent or guardian purchased the ticket for the child. Now, if your car seat does not fit in your child's assigned airplane seat, the airline has to try to find a different airplane seat that will accommodate the car seat. Here in quotes it says, no aircraft operator may prohibit a child from using an approved CRS when the parent guardian purchases a seat for the child. If an approved CRS for which a ticket has been purchased does not fit in a particular seat on the aircraft operator has the responsibility to accommodate the CRS in another seat of the same class of service. Coach. The regulations also permit an aircraft operator to use its discretion in identifying the most appropriate forward-facing passenger seat location, considering safe operating practices. For example, a CRS with a base that is too wide to fit properly in a seat with rigid armrests can be moved to a seat with movable armrests. Or number 2, an aft-facing CRS that cannot be installed properly because of minimal pitch distance between the seats between rows can be moved to a bunkhead seat or a seat in a row with an additional pitch. You may use a car seat rear-facing or forward-facing depending on your child's age, height, and weight, and the car seat's height and weight limits. This is so dumb. I haven't seen any flies in a long time, but I did have the door open for a long time. This is so incredibly long, the laws. I'm still scrolling. I must have scrolled 7 or 8 times down. It was just continuing. But anyway, they kicked them off the airplane, literally. Seriously. Where is it? What happened to the video? Oh, there it is.
It's a red eye. He won't sleep unless he's in his car seat. So otherwise he'd be sitting in my wife's lap, crawling all over the place, and it's not safe. So we decided to do it that way and let him use his seat. I paid for the seat. This is what's ridiculous.
That guy looks like Mark Dice. He looks just like him right there.
No, I know. We're not pulling no physical. No, I know. And I'm not. Look, I'm not trying to cause a problem. It's just what's. But I believe in standing up for what's right, and I paid for the seat and so that we can take off, or are they saying no? Okay, ask them.
Okay, so this is where we're at now at this point. There's option to have you guys all off the flight, or we're going to pre-train the whole aircraft and see what it goes after.
So we're getting kicked off this plane no matter what now?
Yeah, I told you that in the beginning. You got 2 off.
Look at these guys. Look at how they're watching this pan out. They kept quiet the whole time, eating, drinking, reading, looking out the window. They never once looked over until now. This is it. You can tell that's the final sentence. This is the end. Look at her face. She can't believe it. I love to look at his face. Like, are you kidding? You got to kick him off the airplane? This is America 2020. Are you kidding me?
No matter what now?
Yeah, I told you that in the beginning. You got 2 options, and now it's 25.
So what are we supposed to do? I got 2 infants and my wife. We have nowhere to stay. There's no more flights. What are we supposed to do? Sleep in the airport? No. You should have thought about that before you oversold the flight. I paid for that seat. So now we're getting kicked off the plane.
Did you want to take? Did you want to get off on your own?
So wait, what are we supposed to do once we're off this plane?
That is not up to me, and the rest is everybody.
Well, it should be.
It's not. At this point, you guys are on your own.
Oh my God!
What about our bags?
We'll have to get your bags off.
So they're gonna go onto the plane and get our bags off.
Yes, they will.
What do you want to do? What are we gonna do?
See, you know why he's keeping calm? Which I would do the same thing. You got to be nice. 2 reasons, really. First reason is you want the public to be on your side, right? Because he knows he's being recorded. Second, if you're a dick, you could get thrown in jail for being verbally abusive towards an FAA official. See, this is all the stuff I'm learning. I'm learning how to fly, man. This is amazing. Watch how this ends, though.
Okay, here's the thing, though. There's things that my kids have to have that are in those bags.
We will get all your bags off, sir.
Want to go?
It's crazy.
Okay, so stay here. Okay. Can you let my agent know that
Unreal. In this day and age.
Unbelievable. You guys are unbelievable. Great customer service.
And he also knows. What the fuck? What is going on? Oh my God. That's the bravest bug in the planet. What's going on?
Awesome. Great job. We need someone to help with their car seats to carry them off.
So the airline has since apologized to them, but I don't know what happened. You don't find out, where did they stay? Were they able to take care of the kids? Did they take the kids to the pool? What a horrible, horrible world we live in. Unbelievable. Really. What the hell? What time? All right, one last video. I got to end on a high note. What would it be if we didn't have cart narcs? Right? I love cart narcs. One more for the road. 2 minutes.
Just curbing it there. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's not where the car goes. Sir, that's not where the car goes. The car goes to the car return right over there. Where you going? That's just curbing it, sir. The car returns right there. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can take the cart back. Oh, he's getting in the truck. Come on. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Just take the cart. Just put it right over there. Well, you gave me like the flip-off sign there. I think that's the you do it sign. Apply the bumper magnet. Steel bumper there. It's unfortunate. I'll take the cart back. It's right over there. Come on. You can do it. Now he's pulling out and walking away. Remember, these guys are coming so fast. Too fast, too furious. Oh no, what is this? I hope he's not leaving right between the cars. Let's take a look. Hopefully, you would have thought he would have learned from the poor example set by this gentleman here. Let's give him a second. Back away just a moment. Narketeers. He's adjusting something in his car.
Thanks,
truck.
Lisa.
Coming back out to the cart. Throwing something in the cart and closing the door. And again, the cart returned right there. Right there. He's going to go split the
That
spots.
is so lazy.
That's not where the cart goes, sir. That's right between the spots. What are you doing? This is just shameful. Apply the bumper magnet. Oh, we threw 2 yogurt containers in there. The trash.
Unbelievable.
People, what is going on in this world? Where society is crumbling apart all around us. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's Agent Sebastian here.
Big fan of you guys.
Thanks a lot. Two guys in a row just leave their carts. See those 2 right there?
Yes.
He even threw 2 empty yogurt containers in his cart.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Wow.
There he is. Oh wait, here he comes. Maybe he has a chance at redemption. And the cart return is right here, by the way.
Exactly.
It's right here. See? Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Gonna get the cart. Sir, bring the cart back. Oh, he's looking at the bumper. Oh, he missed the bumper magnet somehow. Sir, where are you going? Want to take your cart back? I don't know what the deal is with people. You just can't. You can show them the way. Lead a horse to water, so to speak. Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
My hair done, so
That looks fantastic, may I say.
ready to do some errands and everything.
All right. See if he catches the bumper magnet. Oh, he's right by it. Well, hopefully when he gets home, I've got our number on it. He can call and maybe.
Yeah, still hasn't seen the magnet.
Oh well, that's what I have. I have the this sanitizer and the rag, and I'll pick it up for him.
I love the cart narcs vest and everything.
Well, yes, we gotta be in full uniform so people don't think we're some like imposter or something. That we are official cart narcs. Yeah. Well, thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And
I love you guys. It was great to meet you in person.
absolutely, you too.
My name's Anita.
Anita,
So,
it's a pleasure.
Yep, looking forward to hearing you guys in the morning.
Thank you. Back to the carts.
All right.
Thanks, Anita. Cart knocks out. Bye. Oh, wait, what's going on over here? It's pulling back into a different spot. Oh yeah, what is this? This is going weirder to weirder. I don't know what this guy's doing. How's it going? big fan of you, dude. Oh, thanks. I follow you on Instagram. Can I get a picture with you? My buddies won't believe me. Definitely. Make sure you get the mask. Good idea. I'm sorry. This guy just left his cart right there with 2 yogurt containers in it. I gave him the bumper magnet. See, he's over there in this white truck. Yeah. Then he pulled out to a different spot. I don't know what's going on with these people anyway. But yeah, absolutely. Happy to take a selfie. Thank you so much, bro. Socially distant selfie. Well, more or less, right? Thanks a lot. Fist bump from afar. Thank you so much. Air fist bump. Hey, man. Thanks for the support, and make sure you take your cart back.
Unbelievable. People, that was one of the worst videos that he's ever done, right? That was pretty bad. That was one of the worst. Oh, I don't want that. Why would I do that? Anyway, unbelievable. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight with me. Till tomorrow, Goofonians. Maybe we can change ufology one video at a time. Are you with me? Third Phase, Spaced Out Radio, Alien Addict, and Dr. J. Maybe we can grab some of you and your knowledge, and we can be MUFON. We can be Goofon. We can do it. I want to thank everybody who super chatted tonight. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Who else? Oh, here it is. Mr. DB Cooper with huge amounts tonight. Thank you very much. And I believe Chuck Bam was in there. Gutter Gawker. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But I want to thank you all. Don't forget, you can join Goofon Network at goofon.net. It's free. Everything's under the umbrella of the network. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Goofon Network. Right? No, Goofon Radio. Twitter.com/. Is it? It's Goofon. That's Twitter. Twitter is twitter.com/Goofon Radio. Facebook is facebook.com/Goofon Network. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Orange. That's not orange. Yeah.